buddy. Now, I should be streaming. And of course, it goes black. Come on, just work with me here. You worked last time. Okay, I am streaming. Just waiting for someone to talk and then to wait like... Oh, wait, there's No, there's Okay, properties. Let's get the message opacity to 10. And it should be a bit more readable. It just says it's chat's ready to display messages. Properties. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it as is. The screen is now black. And now it's back. Just gonna minimize everything. And it's black again. Let me open up GeForce. Because I swear. Yeah, chat's fine. Oh, but he also says Dom. Okay. Let's just calm down and resume game. Now I have GeForce open, don't know what that does. It should hopefully communicate better. I also have only this. This is the only screen it's showing. And Restream. Got all the morbs. Got Catherine in there for some reason. Got the hatch here. Oh yeah, they're doing the distiller. Everything seems to be working. Power's already set up. Higher power. Hamster's running. We got this whole thing down here. With Dom doing all the digging work. Let's see, we got the chlorine. Got the cool steam vent. Let's see, the issue is not much, actually. If we just dig around, let's see. It's really hot, though. So what we're gonna have to do is we actually will have to find a cold area. I'm thinking a cold area has to be up here somewhere. And getting up here is also gonna be a bitch, because we either have to go up, around, or we have to go up, left, up, right. Which we may or may not do. We got puffs galore. We got all of the slime lung we could ever need. And our lowest immunity is 96% and lowering. We're probably gonna have to seal this area off like we did in the previous world. So all the slime lung will just be stuck. Combine that with a deodorizer. We also have all this slime. Set that to 9. Shoot, Stuck. Don't tell me to calm the fuck down. Okay then, Goku. Please don't hurt me and my family. Oh man, I'm out of McDonald's Coke. Let's see, I got a lot of things going on. Because we got 4 people. We have Catherine, Dom, and Spooky, who are viewers. All she does is very basic tasks. She's supposed to run on this wheel as her highest priority, and then deliver stuff and other things. Oh, who was the guy not yesterday? A couple days ago? Oh, who is that? I can't see past all of Dom's E's. Catherine. I think. I mean, Dom, Spooky, and Hamster are at 100%, so Catherine has to be the one. I'm more than a viewer. Well, you're also a viewer. Hey, we got this. Unreachable dig. Oh lord, that's a lot of slime lung, which should hopefully die en route up here. When you think. Dying off. Okay then. My E's? Yeah, I see the restream chat differently than you guys see the restream chat. So I see Dom. Shoot, Stuck, don't tell me to calm the fuck down. I'm more than a viewer. My E's. Look at Dom go. I'm currently hunting for a male Duskull, which is a ghost in a safari, so I can breed it with a female Ghastly. Another ghost finds the Paku extremely delicious. I can just get... Oh my god, Catalina. Oh, she would have been a cute hamster. We wouldn't have to have 2 Gossmans. Pakus cannot live outside of water or contaminated water. They just throw them on the floor. That's good. How do we kill the Pakus? Do we just flat out attack the Pakus? We just flat out attack the Pakus! Remember in the previous one where we had like so much stuff going on and Catherine fueled the entire facility? Oh lord, put a deodorizer here. 9. But for some reason catching a ghost is proving to be difficult. Yeah, for some reason. We are totally using a lot of power. What do we do? Let's see, we have the fridge. We have this thing. This thing? Interesting. There we go. We do have a lot of slime lung down here, surprisingly. I mean, it's oxygen. We barely have any polluted oxygen down here. The deodorizers handle all that. Really surprising, to be honest. Ooh. Yeah, we're using a whole lot of power because we have this thing forcing the fuel, the filter thing. She's doing a pretty good job, though. We're out of power. Ignore what I said. You're not doing a good job. What's this set to? That's set to 9. Catherine's not doing a good job. Okay, we got this thing getting rid of polluted oxygen. Got a Paku in here. Go away, Hypno, leave me alone. And this fucking yellow pedophile keeps popping up. Oh, Mr. Mime? Hold on. One of the Pakus went down here, flopped down, and then flopped into the little polluted water pit. That's determination. Catherine's at 73%. Everyone else is at 100. What's up with Oh, Catherine keeps running into this area. No one's killing the Pakus. And this guy's just trapped. Yeah, it's really weird. The game runs decently well. Like, no, it doesn't mess with my GPU. But it's weird. You have to, like, have a certain number of things open in a certain order. I'm not kidding. Like, I need to have the GeForce Experience thing open. I don't know if it does anything, but I need to have it open, or else it will constantly go black. Maybe it's doing the optimized thing and it doesn't do it when it's closed. I don't know. I'm surprised Catherine's at 66% and Dom's at 100. He's like in this area. Although Catherine does run through here a lot. You know, let's get rid of her permissions there, just so she hopefully regains some stuff so we don't have to make a... Oh, we already made one. Never mind. This does seem like a place for a thing. So if we put an airlock here, tiles here. Actually, I also need to find a core fish to get a new Kingler named Chris with crab hammer, so that's gonna be fun. Is this the Pokemans? My son always talks about the Pokemans. He loves the Pokemans. I always tell him, get off your smartphone. He's like, I'm playing the Pokemans. He's a good kid. Man, just look at her go. We need a second fridge. No job. I mean, this is her job. Her morale is 12 out of 1. You'd think that would be a good thing. Very low farm, life supports, cook supply. Hey, now we have 2 in here. There we go, Dom's at 99% now. Kingler is named after Chris because he lived in saltwater when I caught him. Oh, okay then. That was a weird noise, but okay. Look at Are you... Aiden, you don't have a son. Are you sure? Okay, it's time I tell you. You know when Catherine's mom said that I'm a 35-year-old man who just wants her credit card information? Well, that's true. Look at Dom go. Catherine's at 52%, Dom's at 98%. My game Hypnocry. You're cheating on me? No. I'm not cheating on you. You're cheating on me. With the mailman. My game Hypnocry plays, Aiden. That was a weird noise. It was weird, like the vent turned on and I just heard like a hiss. Long commute. Oh, jeez. Stress change. Okay, that's good. But we also got a lot more germs in here. We do need to get rid of all the germs. Excuse me. If you think about it this way, we have a deodorizer, so no polluted oxygen should get past this point. Oh, for the love of Arceus, another female Duskull. Ooh. Fertilizer. Ooh, Lindsay would have also made a... Yeah, a good... I wanted a blonde. You know what, let's just print some fertilizer. It's not gonna kill anyone. Oh no, she's not catching up with how much she needs to do. Hamster, skills. Tinkering 5. She needs better tinkering, doesn't she? Still, no one has attacked. What are their priorities? Like, it's all fine except for Hamster. I guess they all just have so much work to do that... Hey man, he ate the meal ice. I'm definitely... I live in the most haunted town of my state. You'd think find a ghost wouldn't be this hard. My mom works at a supposedly... very haunted... at a very haunted funeral home. Supposedly. Hey look, they're finally killing the fish. Stuffed berry, barbecue, meat, and pinch of peppermint. But no one just does like a steak. I just love this huge difference. Like, good, bad. Good, bad. Bad. Long commutes. Who are they trying to attack? I mean, I'm just gonna can't. So they stopped trying to attack the fish down here. Let's see, 43%. And is Dom at 88? Dom's at... Where is it? Health, 100 out of 100. 86. Man, Dom's not doing too good. I mean, he's doing better than Catherine. Was that an unreachable build? Let's see. Like, everyone's busy doing something. I mean, like, Catherine's transporting slime. And these, water. Like, no shit long commutes. They're like, should I pick up 2 slime balls? Nah, I'll just, you know, put this over here, and then over here, and then over here, and then over here. My town, you see a giant foot-shaped mark appear on the side of a mountain after someone commits suicide, and all that's found is their foot, and we think nothing of it. What? Is that a tropical fry egg? Okay. I'm going to get you so many lizards. I need to rewatch Futurama. I really do. Tropical fry egg. What's even around here? We got all the carbon dioxide pockets. All the things we could need up here. This hatch. Yep, Dom fell asleep. Come on, hamster. Her stamina goes down. We'll pass out from fatigue, okay. I said actually happened. Foot snapped mark is still there after, I don't know, 10 years. Wait, tinkering 7. Was I looking at a different person? Oh, early bird skill +5, +50% tinkering speed. Yeah, there's a lot of germs there. Dom's putting himself at risk, but we also have this area to prevent anything. Home stretch, baby. Oh my god, wait. We need to actually have a ladder. Dang it, I right-clicked. Okay. Yeah, whenever I do that, the whole screen freezes. Try to avoid that. What do I see, like... Oh, I can manage their diets. Vitamin chews. Placebo. Wow, Spooky needs a lot of morale. Good thing she has 15. How does she have 15 morale, Spooky? Okay, get back here. Morale. Duplicant, Grizzly Meal, Barracks, Great Hall, Washroom, 4-shift break, showered. Oh, cool. Yeah, well... Just waiting for one of these guys to lay an egg. So close. I love when they drop the poisonous blobs. Like, oh, lunchtime. Oh my god, I like the fact that the shine bug is actually tame. How? How is... How are they tame? I mean, wait, so just off screen, Spooky has been taming this thing. I mean, that's cool, but they don't... That's gonna starve to death. Hamster's really fighting all of our technology use. No one's doing that wire. Oh yeah, I guess I should talk about this one idea I had for a Minecraft mod. Like, based on ideas I've had for, like, RPs with Dom, and... I have to say, Mr. Pickles, the Adult Swim show, actually inspired some things. Like, basically the idea is... Ooh, jobs mastered? Who mastered what? Dom mastered the apprentice miner job. Cool, he can now be a chef if he wants. Like, there isn't really any good necromancy mods out there. Like, Thumbcraft-ish, it's dark themes, but not raising the dead kind of thing. Like, my mod idea could possibly work. The only issue is I don't know how to program, so I'm stuck with MC Creator. Which I'm still irritated by, because it shares a C, so it's MC Reator. What the fuck is this? Volpup. Shove voles are burrowing critters that eat the regolith collected on terrestrial surfaces? The fuck? Shove vole is a unique creature that possesses two fully developed set of lungs, allowing it to hold its breath during the long periods it spends underground. Drill-shaped keratin structures circling the vole's body aids its ability to drill at high speeds through most natural materials. Okay. So, do I just, like... Diets. Regolith, dirt, iron ore, excretes regolith, dirt, and iron ore. Let's, I'll just print the guy. Oh, Chad is now following me on Twitter. Who's Chad? I really wish I could see what this Volpup was doing. Oh. Oh my god, that is so cute. Oh my god. Dom, did you see that? He just fucking toddles around. Toddle, toddle, toddle. And he goes underground. And he just goes, yep. Toddle, toddle. Toddle, toddle. Toddle, toddle. He goes underground. I don't think Dom's here. He should be here. I mean, he wanted to watch me stream. It's just so cute. Hey, we're so close to this. 48%. Dom's really not doing too good. Where's the Volpup? Up there he is. He's just gonna be gone. I swear, this does look like an area. Here it gets really hot. The Volpup. Where is he? Where's that little rascal? There he is. It says only one person is here. Well, Dom probably has to do something then. Is Catherine really going to submit the bioscan? Oh, Dom still has to mine through all this. Okay. Okay, inspect. View entry. Voice recognition initialized. How are you chaps today? Squeaking. I brought sunflower seeds. Look, your favorite. Are you hungry? Excite squeaking. Oh, one moment, friends. I left the recorder on. Inspect. Debrief. Encryption level 1. Cool vest. Thank you for the fingerprints, Doctor. We just need a quick voice sample, then you can be on your way. Wow, Jackie, your security's no joke. Sorry. Oh. Yeah, it's fine. Please address me as director while on facility grounds, right? Technician. Blah blah blah. We got a new pup. He's in one of these. I mean, pretty sure he's gone. We printed one of the cutest things. Oh, there he is, there he is, there he is. He really doesn't do much. The Moose? Nope. I mean, it literally said the name. Volpup. I'm surprised this guy doesn't get germs. Oh man, I just want to see him toddle some more. They didn't give us an egg, they just gave us the pup. The Volpup. So we can't really tame him. Because he just keeps he can go through tiles. Oh, excuse me. Okay, you know what? Catherine's no longer allowed to go through here. Man, they all rush to lunch, but they don't rush to do their jobs. Still says long commute. It's not my fault they decide to go all the way down here to grab some algae when they could grab some algae from, like, over here somewhere. Or in our giant storage area. They all need to figure out how to carry more stuff. I finally have a male Duskull named a maiden. Aw. There's just a vacuum when this thing's alive in there. Insufficient oxygen generation. I think we're pretty much fine. Rotten barbecue. Oh, come on. That was 3 days. Dang it, stop right-clicking the top. Oh yeah, we need to bury that other hamster. Inspect. View entry. Throw clearing. We are now reliably printing healthy living subjects, though all have exhibited unusual qualities as a result of the cloning process. Squeaking sounds. Unusual vocalizations, benign growths, and missing appendages have been seen in all subjects thus far, to varying degrees of severity. It seems that bypassing or accelerating juvenility halts certain critical stages of development. Brain function, however, appears typical. Squeaking. They also seem quite happy. Let's get Dom in there. Oh, there he goes, there he goes. Going through the... Oh, the polluted... Oh, God, the poor guy. Wow, Dom's brain is still vibrating, but they've never felt better. Dom acquired the Rock Crusher trait. Yeah. Now they never have to go through there again. We also need Hamster to... Oh, Tinkering 8. Very high. Very low. Very high. Operate or supply. This one? No, these. Oof. Oh. Oh, God. They didn't finish. They didn't finish. Oh, God. And they just give up. I hate when they do that. Like, sure, it's lunchtime, but finish the thing you're doing. I don't care if you're dying. And Dom fell asleep. Hamster is still down here. Still waiting on one of these critter eggs. Hold on. I want to see the critter eggs. We got 3 larvae. Oh yeah, we do. Oh yeah, these things are gonna become alive. Like, today. Like, right now, today. 9, organic slime. You know what? Critter eggs. Wait, hold on. Wrong storage bin. Let's put him down here. Is that hamster dead? Oh yeah, this is hamster number 1. I'm just gonna leave those guys here and see what happens. Yeah, so... This is our new hamster. She's adorable, and that's the only reason why she's still alive. She does a pretty good job being a hamster as well. This hamster, however, just was ugly. We didn't want him. Man, what happened with all of our carbon dioxide? Where'd they all go? I guess it all went down here, huh? There we go. Look at these little slicksters. They're so adorable. I love them. So you murder them? Yeah, we just locked them in here until he starved to death. Oh my god, they chirp. They're like little they're like pizza, pasta, put it in a box, deliver it, and put it on... whatever it is. What? They just all left. They're... Spooky, they're in the airlock. Free them. Oh my gosh, I really dislike that. Yeah, no, Spooky, you're going in here. Great, now they're in there. There we go, now they're all in here. Low immunity. So, apparently you can't brush the slicksters. That's good to know. I spent 2.5 days breeding and releasing newborn Ralts because they were a shiny female and I have no room to talk. Oh. We barely make enough power as it is. I say that as everything dies. I was gonna say, let's pump all the carbon dioxide into here. Weren't? Because they weren't a shiny female. I have no room to talk. God, there's so much carbon dioxide down here. Well, we can finally get rid of the carbon dioxide because we have slicksters. Okay, that's not as adorable as I thought it would be. Where's the pup? I'm pretty sure that pup is just gone by now. I do have an idea. You'll need multiple grooming places? Yeah, we will. Because you can only groom shiny things. Whatever they're called. And the other thing. This guy is still just locked in here. Because what we in the previous world we had several. Because we had like one for all the hydrogen with all the guys. But you can't groom. Oh, maybe you. The Pules aren't that good. They're babies. That's why you can't groom them. They're babies. We need a pump. We really do. We have way too much oxygen. How come when there's like no oxygen and only carbon dioxide, these guys are here? Although I do want to put them in this room, which will just be the epitome of carbon dioxide. Dom fell asleep in the worst possible spot. Oh yeah, he needs to get a better job. Oh, hey, yeah, a blueprint. There we go, a shovel egg. 3 of them. Yeah, these guys, I don't even know what these guys do. They just kind of exist. What should I do with them? Because we lost all the shovels. Or all the one. Excuse me. I'll just reject all, because the shovels, I really don't know what they do. They supposedly eat things, but then poop them out, surround them in metal and or abyssalite. Eh. Can we actually cook them? There you go, look at Dom go. As blocks. Oh, 50% of the consumed mass. That's a shame? So they pretty much just remove what blocks? Regolith. I have not found regolith at all. I don't even know what... It's like hardened lava. Oh, ventilation's already done. And I just like... Put this guy here. Put that here. Or just use them as a meat source where they lay an egg, kill them. Okay. And actually, I could easily just put one, because you can put them anywhere. So here, here, priority 9. And priority 9. Just so we can get rid of all this natural gas. You know? Because all this natural gas is annoying. Why are you doing that? So we can get rid of their natural gas. Body temperature. 20. It's too cold. Is it because of the refrigerators? I think it's because of the refrigerators. That's actually interesting. That's like a huge hit. Hopefully them standing there heats this thing back up. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, as to be expected. You need someone to do that. Hamster, come here. Come here, sweets. Go down here and do it. Oh, come on. We didn't even get that much power. Just sneezed. Pipe blocked. Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen. Wait, is that why the pipe is blocked? I don't know. It's very weird. Ugh. This game is weird. Like the water physics. You got some nymph eggs, even though they aren't they hungry? Starving. Yeah, because I don't know what they eat. They just kind of exist in the worst ways. Okay, well, we are getting some power. Oh, come on, Dom. What's that priority at? That priority is set to 5. Do the not? Oh, yeah. Hamster is doing a really good job. Admit it. Unreachable. How is that unreachable? And he just drops everything. Okay, we'll set that to 1. We don't need anyone to do that. How much slime lung do we have anymore? Down here is the only issue. I mean, here it makes sense. Here, not so much. It says this is unreachable. How is this unreachable? People can come and go as they please. How do I... Apparently this door is locked. Do I actually need to put a ladder here? No one's fertilizing this one plant. How... How is this unreachable? Auto. Everyone has default access. If I... Oh my god, I can actually set those two. I can set this to red alert, but they're idiots, so they don't know what to do, so they just kind of fuck about a bit. There needs some O2 down there. What do you think I'm trying to do? It's unreachable. That's the issue. I don't care about oxygen down here. I really don't. I just want to do this one single gas vent. Yeah. Oh my god, this door I can open is unreachable. Someone else has to open it for me. God, it reminds me of my cat. Seriously, Bella will not open the door. Like, you have to open the door for her. I'm not kidding. Like, it's 1 inch. She just has to push it 1 inch, and she doesn't do it. I know they basically need to breath. Up, here it comes. Set the door to auto. Set the door to auto. Dom fell asleep underwater. I actually half expected all this to become unreachable. Oh, this poor Slickster. I like how he was sleeping. He was taking a little nippy nap. Wrong elements damage. Oh, right, yeah, fuck, hold on. Oh, we also don't even have the power hooked up. Very simple. Someone disable building. Small power transformer. Oh, and there's plants in the way. I hate this so much. Oh, there's a plant here? How do you expect me to ruin the environment? There's a plant here. Ooh, new principles. Water. Hatchling land. Let's print some water. Okay. And this is actually pretty close compared to other stuff. And... Excuse me. Hey, they're adults, aren't they? I want to see if Spooky actually rubs them. Oh, that is adorable. Oh, anyone else see that graphical glitch? Catherine's doing a lot of delivering. And ventilation. That there. Properties 9, almost done. And then we can re-enable building. So this should all work. We just need to figure out how to get these guys. We can't really wrangle them. Although there is a chance that they'll lay a molten larva egg. Which give us petroleum. Long hair is interesting. They breathe in oxygen and then do nothing. It was told like it was a pet. It was a pet for something. What do you mean unreachable dig? I mean, in my opinion, if you can touch it, it isn't unreachable. God, everyone's working hard. My hamster's working the most. I swear, their tinkering rises and lowers. I swear they had 8. Unreachable dig. How's it an unreachable dig if you can touch it? Oh, the oxygen flying carpets, they give high decor in exchange for consuming O2. Yeah, pretty much nothing. Carbon dioxide. Darn, I was actually hoping it was a void. The void pretty much gets rid of any gas. I mean, I can touch my door, but it's currently unreachable from where I am. But it's not unreachable when you touch it. That's kind of the small point. Like, here's this. Actually, no. Here's the spot where they can't build. They can do this in a 4 tall area. There we go. Filter. Natural gas. This won't work in the long run, and excuse me for burping, but this will in fact work in the short run. Basically, having tiny wires next to big wires works fine for a bit. Sometimes they can get stretched out. Got these guys. Still waiting on an egg from you guys. Hey, okay, so Catherine's has gone up, but Dom has gone down. Makes sense. We're also using a lot of metal. Dirt is easy to come by. We got a lot of fertilizer. I have never used fertilizer. You use fertilizer for what? Not thimbleweeds. You need irrigation. Wait, is that it? You only need irrigation? Of polluted water? Oh, I could totally do that. Does it give me polluted water back? Needs to be an oxygen, polluted oxygen, carbon dioxide, polluted water, or water. I could totally make some thimbleweed farms. Like, yeah. We just need a source of power. This isn't the most reliable, especially considering we have one line here. This is the fight between oxygen and natural gas. This is the battlegrounds, because no one wants to build 2 wires in an entire day. You know, I've never... That's a pretty damn good fridge, if you think about it. Because that fridge, albeit slowly, cooled down the environment around it. But, like, I know fridges are a little bit colder, but they're not that strong. These guys are gonna starve. Andy fell asleep. I hate how it says long commutes. Like, it's not my fault if Catherine decides to go here and then back up in the other direction. What are you even doing? I mean, I know it's all about efficiency, and if I really cared, I would probably put a chest or a thing for dirt really close by. Now, if we look at ventilation, it is putting a lot of carbon dioxide in here. And I mean a lot of carbon dioxide. Holy crap. Could have made the ladder too wide and put a fire pole in. Eh. Man, this thing is... Hey, it's dormant. That means this thing's probably overpressure. Overpressure. Overload damage. Pushing down on me. Pushing down. Natural gas, slime lung. Huh. Oh yeah, here. We got some... We got the oxygen coming in. Are these things actually taking care of all of our carbon dioxide? Ooh. Dirt. Fine. That's gonna be the case. Because it wants to be a big poop about it. Deconstruct all the wires. Guess they fixed it. I mean, idle. Like how it just, like, waits its turn. Man, we have a lot of power already. And we haven't even gotten into the natural gas area yet. It's working fine, I'll leave it. Okay, now that we have a reliable source of power, reeds don't give us any food, though. Although we don't need any food. We just need to set up the irrigation. Irrigation, polluted water. The body temperature is an issue, though. Depending on where we put it. Also depending on the water. Set that to 1. Is there water in here yet? Okay, now what do? We have a good supply of power. Gold amalgam. A cold area would be nice for the future. Got the puffed. Still waiting on the puffs to lay an egg. Then we can put them in here. You know what? Someone disable the buildings. Doesn't Catherine disable buildings? Does it? Oh yeah, Hamster. Hamster is the one who does that. I swear she just did like a grumpy face. So if we go here, there's not actually that many germs. Over here there is. Dom's a little bit stressed. Spooky and Dom are both low. We have a lot of power, sort of. We're actually not making that much power anymore. Because it's mostly sucking out all the carbon dioxide. Which I'm actually fine with. Maybe we do... Maybe we should get some reed fiber. Did I see the pup? I swear I saw the pup. And he's gone. There's no doubt about it. He's gone. Like, the reed fibers could be good. Thimble reed. Yeah, that is some very hot water. Life cycle. 2 cycles. Okay. I like how Dom didn't mine it strategically, so we just kind of left this chunk here. Oh, Hamster, what you doing, babe? Overpressure. No. I put that there. We actually got a crap ton of polluted oxygen over here. Look at all that oxygen. Yeah, pulling out all this. I love that. Oh, it gurgles. I hate that it gurgles. Priorities. This needs to be done. Hamster needs to get a new job. Priorities. Supply, storage, toggle, care, tidy, cook, art, research, operate. Farm, ranch, build. You know what? Farm a bit. Because, I don't know. We don't need the food. We really don't need all this much food. I think glum. No, but they are cramped. Do you know what I wonder? I wonder if there's kind of like a reverse thimble reed. I wonder if they're out there somewhere, or even if it'd be possible by evolution of something with cold blood. Not like they rely on the environment around them for warmth, but like they produce cold. Like, in order to survive, they produce cold. Like, humans produce heat. That's just what we do. We like being warm. So I wonder if there's one... If it could be possible, not if there is one. Obviously, there isn't. Oh, and do you know what that reminds me of? Oh, we took a trip to the Air and Space Museum. Which is exactly what it sounds like. It's a museum with rockets and airplanes. And this girl asks, do aliens exist? Like, okay, cool. We're in middle school. That's a normal question to ask. And the guy, very professionally, said, well, we have not found any intelligent life outside of Earth, but we did find that there are some Earth bacteria that can survive in space. And she just says in the snobbiest voice ever, yeah, they're called aliens. Or like, yeah, they're called aliens. Something like that. And as we left the room, she was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm smarter than him. Like, holy shit. She's probably an anti-vaxxer now. Oh my god. I know a chick who's like... Ooh. Gold amalgam copper ore? Oh. Yeah, gold amalgam. We got all the copper ore we need right now. Look at Dom go. And he's done. Very quickly, he finished the job. Oh, my butt. Ooh, hold on, let me check Reddit. No, not Twitch. No, not Twitch. No, not Twitch. Why does it open up 3 times when I accidentally click it? Or tap it? It's a phone. Okay, so you know those anime mouse pads with the boobs? Yeah, I bought one of them for the joke. Oh, and it came in a packaging that just reeks. And the nipples are like sideways. I don't mean like the head is tilted or whatever. No, I mean like... I mean like the nipples are on the side of the boob. Did this guy just do something? What do Pakus do? Diet algae excretes polluted dirt. Or you're not useful at all, Paku. What other are there? Tropical. Algae polluted dirt. Algae polluted dirt. Wait, it doesn't say anything about the goldfish. Okay then. Still waiting on one of them to lay an egg. He's just in the water. Idle, happy. Priorities. Hamster, get down here. Good girl. Hold on. There we go, just had to fix a couple things. Okay, done. Completely fixed. Gas vent overpressure. I'll also probably need to put another one in here because there's still natural gas in there. Hoping this thing just kind of slurps it all up down here. Okay, what we do, what we do, what we do, what do we do? Got a lot of reed fibers. If you're watching the stream, say Ayo. Fungal spores. Got the caustic. And got the swamp over here, which we'll probably have to get through. We also need to bury hamster. These guys glum? No, they're happy. This guy's still in here. How little do they check this room? Come on, just lay an egg. Dom's almost done. Hey, you do it wrong every time. Oh my god, they just fucking... They just poop. Okay. Really? Well, that's stream, everyone. Bye-bye. God, thankfully, you don't see my desktop. There's so much porn. Not really. There's only like a couple things. Hey, at least this isn't a modded Minecraft crash. Okay. I don't get it. I really don't get it. basically... Oh, I want them to mop up the crude oil. But if I do... Oh yeah, that's what I did before. I just put a fake door here, didn't I? So if I let Dom in here... Very hot. And done. He just climbed on top of the door. Okay, well, like, nobody but Spooky will be allowed in here. And everyone will be allowed in here. Now we just have to wait 1 to 2 business days. Nuh-oh, you fucker. You are not doing that shit. What did I say, Catherine? You're not doing that shit. The door is locked. Catherine. Catherine. Fuck off. Oh, this door is locked. Let me just hop over it. I mean, I get it. Just, I don't get Dom. That's not a good idea. Okay. I was afraid he's just gonna fall through. Okay, now let's let Catherine back in here. I didn't realize that they just poop it out. Like fucking sharks. I mean, that's cool. We could have a, oh, mesh tiles for them to walk on. And then when they crap it out, it just goes down into like an area. Kind of like here, that slowly fills with crude oil. I mean, I think I understand where that crash was coming from, but I really don't. Chlorine and bleach stone. Never once have I needed chlorine. Markiplier's done a whole lot of more of Oxygen Not Glue than I have, I think. Oh yeah, and I still need to watch his playthrough of Prey, which seems interesting. They just fucking starved to death. I mean, understandable. Wait, don't we have their eggs? We got some eggs, don't we? Gold, amalgam, water, oxygen. Mirthleaf? No, we didn't get their extra eggs, did we? We got like... Oh no, they're stored somewhere. Oh no. Wait, are they? Shine nymph, shine nymph, shine nymph. Shrivel egg, eggshell, crude oil? Okay, guess not. Well, if we do get some more, we'll put them down here. We need to get rid of some of that. Excuse pressure. Oh, hey, research complete. What eggs? Some shine things. Insulated tie, not shine things. The slicksters. Ugh. Okay, research. What more do we research? Generic sensors, plastic manufacturing, valve miniaturization, oof, refined objects, accelerates or buffers heat dispersal, smelting, high temperature forging. Don't know what really, I mean, yeah. Precision plumbing, which is just an espresso machine. Environmental protection. Yeah, let's. Now you only got 3. What happened to the slicksters? Oh, they starved to death. Because they were in a room where there was no carbon dioxide, because they ate it all. And I mean, they ate it all. Yep, knocked over my mountain drive. Ugh. Yeah, like no water is forming here. Guess that's good. I could use some reed fibers, though, if I do want a whole bunch of art pieces. Like, you know. Ooh. A Pacu. Eight live Pacu. Just 8 fish. Do we really need 8 more fish? Yes, we do. Attack. They just want freedom. They just want free. Oh my god. They just want freedom. Freedom is not allowed here. Yeah, I think we need a reed fiber farm. Which should not be that hard, given by their atmosphere, body temperature, and irrigation. Like, we probably need to put it in an insulated room, just in case. No, do they grow up to 3 blocks tall? Yeah, they grow up to 3 blocks tall. Did they... Don't worry, we're coming for you. Let's see, food... Hydroponic... That's gonna... Why do you need the farm? For textiles. Like, this should be enough. And I probably don't need much. Is a square? 3, 4, 4, 4. Let's do this. Cancel the abyssalite digging. Reed farm? Yeah. Food, hydroponics. Pneumonic door. Because, you know, it... Do we actually need the insulated tiles? I don't think we do. It's not really next to anything important. Is she really idle? Hamster is, like, done. She doesn't even know what to do anymore. Let's check ventilation. Carbon dioxide is backing up, but that's actually kind of fine. Priority. Set this all a bit higher. Yeah, we should be fine. It won't turn out like last time. We got a little bit of insulated tile, so we don't have the... Actually, the jumbo batteries aren't even producing that much height. Yeah, they aren't producing much height. I don't even know if I have reed fibers. 37. Yeah, overpressure. I imagine so. We'll get rid of that when we get the reed fiber farm. Look at Dom go. I mean, it's usually Dom who does all this stuff really well. I mean, look at him. He just did 4 things. Like, all the others are like, I've done 1 thing for the day, I'm done. Well, look at Dom. He's doing 5 things. 6. In a day. I mean, I guess technically he doesn't really have much else to do. He only knows how to mine. And dig and build. So I mean, mining and digging are the same. Just ignore my babbling. I don't know why I'm doing it too. Oh well. Look at Hamster coming in, helping by delivering some stuff, so Dom can continue working. What a nice girl. Please tell me I have a reed fiber. Balm lily. Yes, I actually have reed... Ah, my foot! I was saying we actually have reed fibers. Or whatever reed seeds are. Or the textiles for. Exosuits and other kind of stuff. Atmosphere. We do need to make a little bit of oxygen, though. Let's see, for like paintings and other stuff, I'll go into more detail when we actually get some reed fibers. Look at Dom go. I mean, we do need 8. I said 8. What do reed fiber... Is there a... Yeah, there's a Drecos over here who also give us reed fiber, but I don't like farming them because they need hydrogen. While this is easier, plus we get rid of polluted water. Irrigation, blah blah blah. Aaron's properties. Reed fiber. Balm lily, don't care. What is... Fuck, what needs... Something needs something. I put pipe full. I'm actually really glad that I have a working, or a new mic, like a real mic. So I can scratch my ear and you guys don't hear it. Oh, Mountain Drive. What about the glossy Dreco? They're an exception because of how useful plastic is. Excuse me. gas grass? Much remains a mystery about the biology of gas grass, a plant-like life form only recently recovered. It appears to use ambient radiation from space as an energy source, growing rapidly when given a suitable chlorine-laden environment. Oh, it doesn't even have a minimum. Like, this could be 1 milligram of oxygen, and it would grow. Don't Bristol Blossoms need normal water? Yeah, it needs water. I mean, if it said it could handle polluted water, it would, because this has it. Don't even need anything else. Like, they just fall asleep. They just need polluted water. Hmm. Pinched pepper nut. Oh. Phosphorite. Hmm. We have some. Weird. Oh, because I just discovered that. I see. I'm out of chips. Dormant. Okay. Excuse me. Let's make them a... He needs more morale, though. Yeah, because we could put a painting here and here. Look at Hamster go. Now, she isn't really doing anything useful. Hold on. Set that to 9, 8. Set this to 1. Yeah, come on. Go up to here, Hamster. This one, please. Good Hamster. Guess Hamster's doing something else. Oh yeah, she doesn't want to do this one because the batteries are full. Excuse me. Excuse me again. A raw egg. And it's stale. We need a bigger fridge. Okay, now we have reed fibers. So when Dom's done researching, we should be able to make advanced textiles, which involve paintings. Excuse me. Now the painting... Frog in my throat. Now the paintings could be used for, like, in here, making things a whole lot better. Glum. Excuse me. Paintings could make things look a whole lot better. Such as in here. Gets rid of stress because they have a higher morale. Oh yeah, the Necromancy Minecraft mod I had the idea for. Pretty simple stuff. It's not going to be as, like, intuitive as Thaumcraft, unfortunately. But I think I could still manage for... I think I could still manage it. You would do rituals, and based on the items you use during the ritual, it brings something back from the dead. There's just a vacuum in here. Holy cow. An example would be, if you kill a pig, you get a pork chop. If you combine, like, blood, a bone, and the pork chop, you can bring the pig back to life. But it's a lost soul pig. Because of all sorts of lore, which I won't get into now because that will ruin the fun. Ugh. Excuse me. BRB. Aw. Just talking about my Minecraft mod. Did he finish? No, he's doing novice research. Good job, hamster. There we go. Blank canvas. So like here and here. Base. Carpeted tile. Which could actually be used. Like in the bedroom. Let's see, we do need plastic for a better bed though. Textile loom needs refined metal. Okay. Coal, gold amalgam, print. There's a pufflet egg in here. Hard to believe the puffs haven't laid an egg yet. Like, maybe I understand this guy. Age 50 out of 75. Why am I checking their ages? They're triplets. Excuse me? I'm shivering. I am cold. What else? Fine art. Portrait canvas. Ooh. Home luxuries. Comfy bed, plastic ladder, drywall, plastic tile. Yeah, let's do environmental protection for now. Now let's start from the bottom. Acoustics. God, like in all of my other games, I've never had such a surplus of food. Usually, like, Liam does something wrong. Oh, my nipples are hard. Is that a vacuum? That's a damn ass vacuum. Damn ass. Not a big ass. Not a damn big. That's a damn ass vacuum. I'll have carbon dioxide over here. Some stuff over here. Excuse me again. Another vacuum. Building lacks resources. A lot of them do. Look at Spooky just run. No thimbleweed seed yet. Wait, hold on. He had a landscape. Is that a 2x4? Or 2x3? Jobs mastered. Spooky mastered the rancher job. So you got the puffed here. Lay an egg. At least one of them should. Got this guy here. I think we should branch out here. But we're fine? Oh no, the pincher pepper plant needs water. So... Oh, but we do have an excess of water. Let's see. Like, we can have all the... Man, those things just died. We can have... Welcome back, Dom. We can have all of the polluted water we want, because I could always set up the death room, where we summon in a new duplicant, they vomit and piss themselves. We don't need to, though. Okay, so the necromancy mod. Grab a pork chop, use it to spawn in a pig, but it's not a pig, it's a slightly different kind of pig. Look at how big this area is. So yeah. You need blood, which I think... My plan is... If you get a sword, and instead of using, like, stone, wood, diamonds, iron, gold to make it, you use glass bottles. And I'll call it the Sword of Bottling. And what it does is very simple. You hit something with the Sword of Bottling, you take some of their blood. Something like that. Yeah, like a vial of blood. And 9 vials of blood make a bucket of blood. Okay, jukebox, all this stuff. Now, fine arts, just to see if that's a 2x4 or a 2x3. Wait, no, a 4x2 or a 3x2. So you'd use blood, bone, and whatever you want to spawn next. You want to spawn a cow? Use some raw beef. Pig, pork chop. And what else? You do the ritual, spawn these things in, and then all around the world, if I can figure it out. I might have to do my own custom generations, because I don't know how to put a book in a structure. But all around the world you'll find books, which I'm thinking will be Name and the Nomicon. So an Amy Nomicon. And this is someone else who tried to do necromancy. And it's their story. And it could be like really dark, really deep, really like well written, or it could be very poorly written with instructions that barely make any sense. It's all random. To kind of give it like a bigger than you sense. See, I'm hoping to add in another dimension and a whole lot of other mobs. Like a whole lot of stuff. Like action-packed mod. What else? I just kind of want it to be more... I want it to be bigger than Thaumcraft. Not as well programmed, just bigger. Not in file size. Because, like, Thaumcraft is really neat. It really is. But it just feels small. Like, if you know what I mean. Let's see. She's doing that. We got more than enough food to last us. Most of it isn't even in the fridge. Dom's still doing his research. This... Oh, my poor thigh. A scientist. Oh, fuck. I am really cold. Holy cow. So, Dom, what do you think of the small necromancy mod I'm thinking of so far? Like, believe me, there's gonna be a lot more than what I said. Yeah, who needs breathing? Water. Nails. Haven't got any new thimble breed seeds. Oh, harvest ready, okay. Interesting. Oh, oh, it's gonna be so much better if I can... I'll give a tiny hint. I want it to have an item where if you right click on certain mobs, it will do something to that mob. I doubt I can do it with regular shears, so I'll probably make something like... something bullshit like reinforced shears. Dom really can't hold his breath for that long. Oh, it's gonna take him a while to analyze that. Oh yeah, this is also dormant. I was supposed to do that. How do I do this one? Whoop. I'm thinking... I could do... When I get them, I could do... What are they called? Wheezeworts here. And then some mesh tiles here. So the steam cools down and then goes down here into the water. Don't know what I need all that water for. Is he breathing? He was breathing. Dom can breathe natural gas. I don't know how, but he apparently can. Ooh, I'm shivering so much. Like, I either don't notice my shivering, or I just don't really shiver. I think it's because I no longer sit on the couch. Like, that couch just absorbs all your heat. Dom can breathe farts. Oh, yeah! Natural gas and farts are the same thing. Just trap, oh, what are they called? They're called something. What are they called in this game? Gassy? Dom mastered the scientist job. Gassy? Farty? What are they called? Is Dom one of these? Bio. What is it? Get a bunch of Doms together in a room and you'll have a bunch of Doms together in a room. What is it called? It's called something. And then the thing below it just says, some people are just full of it. Bio? Ooh, plus 400 kilograms. What's with bio? Because Dom has the other thing, where it makes him strong. Wait. Oh, hey, Dom's narcoleptic. And he has that flatulent. Oh my god, it's so simple. Ugh, I feel dumb. Store Pufflet Prince Egg. We have a Pufflet Prince Egg? Where? Where's this mythical egg? Come on, we need that egg. Is it underwater? We might need another farmer. Oh, but we do need... Are we out of algae? We got 5 tons of algae. Someone fill that thing up. Thank you, Catherine. Shine Nymph Egg. It's either under here... somewhere. Wait, no. Critter egg. Oh, it's underwater. Sweep that thing. 9. You know what? Emergency that shit. There we go. Okay, that was also creepy. Dom's still breathing in that natural gas. Sort of. Polluted oxygen. He's full of carbon dioxide. We got some natural gas in here as well. Let's see. So this will fill this area up, push all the naughty carbon dioxide down, which will either meaning push all this down here, or it'll push it further down with more pressure. One of the two. There's very little oxygen. You know what's interesting? Adam Sandler has so many movies, and so many people think of them as terrible movies. But he has a cult following. Because we like his movies. Because there's what? There's Waterboy. What else is there? What else is there? I mean, there's Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, Click, Rain on Me, I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry. Oh, I'm trying to think of movies made from Happy Madison Productions and star Adam Sandler. So, you know, Grown Ups doesn't count, and Paul Blart doesn't count. Although I do have to consider The Cobbler, an Adam Sandler movie. Mainly because he didn't make it. He didn't write it. Which is kind of obvious, as it's one of his most serious movies. The Cobbler has a lot of serious tones. I wouldn't say it's the most serious movie of all time. It still has its little light-hearted jokes in there. Just not as much as in a normal Adam Sandler movie. What else did he do? I'm trying to remember all the Adam Sandler movies I watched. Ooh, Hamsters Skill Up. Skills. Athletics 6. Tinkering 9. Yeah. Uh-oh. You need a poop. You needed a poop. Well, go poop. Pressure. I mean, we should have... Where's Dom? Dom says he needed a poop and he just disappears. Where is he? Oh, he's doing research. Okay. Ooh. Another Volpup. I don't really want any. My one poop. What were we talking about? I was saying how Adam Sandler has a cult following. And how many people dislike his movies. And then I was listing off his movies that I liked. Although I was gonna make a video on it, I just didn't. So yeah, off the top of my head, time for the top 10 best Adam Sandler movies listed from silliest to most serious. I don't have a script. I don't even have any, like... I don't have a list of his movies. I always forget them. Excuse me. Look at that. Dom isn't even holding his breath. He's just breathing it all in. Food has decayed. It does that. Okay, so... let's see. The silliest to its most serious. We fell asleep. Silliest to most silliest. Oh god, the silliest movie. Oh. There's one Adam Sandler movie that even I, as a rabid Adam Sandler fan, have not watched the whole thing. And I think you can guess which movie that is. Jack and Jill. Oh, God. Rated on most serious to least serious. Jack and Jill has to be the least serious Adam Sandler movie of all time. Everything is made fun of. There's barely like any actual serious tone to it. The only seriousness is brotherly and sisterly love, because they're family and all that stuff. But it's just like, it'd be an okay Adam Sandler movie. Not the best, not the most unique, but it would be decent if Jill didn't exist. Oh, he was so close. Basically, Jill's character is the most annoying person you will ever know. I am not kidding. It's like, oh, what's the movie with the man and the mafias? You talking about The Godfather? No, the one with the mafia. I can't do the Jack and Jill. I can't do the Jill voice. It's too bad. Another one. What's the movie with those swords of light? Star Wars? No, the one where they're in space. With the midichlorians. Star Wars? No, not that. Like, just that alone. It's just her voice and just a disgusting kind of character. Like, frequently... Like... In one scene, it showed her bed, and there was just this huge sweat stain. And her bird as well. She has a bird. Who also sweats, apparently. Let's see. Next activity, 53 cycles. Well, thankfully we have a trained hamster. Oh, fertilization. Why don't you fertilize your crops, Spooky? What's our food at? Oh, we lost a lot of food. Spooky's not fertilizing. Why isn't she fertilizing? Are we out of dirt? Well, we just lost all of our oxalite. No, we have 21 tons of dirt. What's your issue? Is she pulling a Liam? No, Catherine's the one that does the dirt. Interesting. I mean, I guess she does supply. Second most silly movie. Oh, that's a toughie. Second most silly. How could you not love that? Love what? How could I not love what? That Catherine's the one who does it all. Spooky's just kind of there. Do we have natural gas over here? No, just not enough pressure. Still doing his research. He did all of his advanced research. Jack and Jill movie. Oh, please tell me your sarcasm. Oh my god, that was... I mean, most definitely sarcasm. Oh my god, it's just so bad. I barely made it halfway through. The first words from Jill's mouth were, "Where were you?" And then her bird repeats it like 15 times. Sarcasm? Okay, good. Phew. Oh, second most silly, or second least serious Adam Sandler movie. I would have to say... Oh, no, this really is a toughie. Because it would either be That's My Boy... No, not That's My Boy. It's a close call. I'd have to say Happy Gilmore. Because Happy Gilmore... It takes seriously... Happy Gilmore, who was Adam Sandler's character. Happy Gilmore... Let's see. His dad loved hockey, his wife hated it, his wife divorced him and moved to Egypt so she could be as far away from hockey as any person could be. And then his father died from a hockey puck to the head. So then Happy lived with his grandma, who put on a Kiss mask to make him feel better, because he was so nervous. You know Kiss, the rock band? Let's see. And then Happy grows up, moves out, and he gets into fights a lot, but apologizes a lot. Sweet, more furniture. Yes! It's a 3x2. Dude, yeah. Let me just disable the painting. Put an out of order sign on top of the painting. As the movie goes on, it takes alligator attacks, elderly abuse, and lying as jokes. It's not that serious of a movie. You know what I mean? The next one, I'd have to say, That's My Boy. Because it doesn't make light, or it doesn't make fun of elderly abuse. And I mean, like, not like, you know, beat the shit out of your grandma. It's like, he's forcing... When his grandma's in a home, the person who's in charge is like, okay, everyone... It's time for arts and crafts. I need to sell this shit fast. And this old lady's like, my fingers hurt. He's like, oh, well, your back's gonna hurt because you're on landscaping duty. It's exaggerated, bad, that kind of thing. And That's My Boy, where Adam Sandler is a terrible father, but with good intentions, as he would do everything his son asked of him. Like, he got a tattoo, he got everything he wanted. His father was famous for having sex with his teacher and having a child with his teacher. He peaked in middle school. That kind of thing. It's really stupid. Wait, there's one in here? Okay, cool, there's two. So he's a has-been, he doesn't have that much money. Finds out his son is rich, goes to see him, goes to apologize. Makes it up to his son. Has this intense ending. But in the end, he's not completely with his son. He's still like a little... His son's still skeptic of him. He's like, oh well, at least we talked. And at the beginning of the movie, he places all of his, I think all of his money on this big fat guy running a marathon and him winning. So he's like, well, he's never gonna win. Money down the drain. And then in the end, he's cheering on this big fat guy who's beating everyone else in the race. It's so stupid. Like, rather than someone giving him water, someone gives him a gallon of chocolate milk, and he just pours it all over himself and wins the race. I know it sounds like gibberish, but it makes sense when it's in the movie. Third... No, wait, no. First most, second most, third most. Fourth most silly Adam Sandler movie. Billy Madison. It's not much crude humor, but more potty humor. Basically, this kid was bad in school, so his father bribed the teachers for his good grades, so now the kid's an idiot, and the kid's Adam Sandler. Why are you growth halted? Pressure? Ah. And so he has to go through all the grades again in the span of like 3 months to prove that he can inherit his father's company. And what else? Then the person who also wants the company is against Adam Sandler. There's an epic ending, all that stuff. There's even a musical number. Next Adam Sandler movie. More serious than Billy Madison, less serious than I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. Basically, Paul Blart. I apologize. I don't know I don't know the actor's real name, but if I say Paul Blart, you know who I'm talking about. Paul Blart and Adam Sandler. Okay, so Paul Blart's wife died a year prior to the movie, and he wants to change the inheritance or something like that from his wife to his kids, and the lady at whatever bureau is like, yeah, we can't do that because we let you do that within a couple months, but you're past that. And Paul Blart's like, I'm sorry, I was mourning my wife. So he has to get married to Adam Sandler. Let's see, they're in a broken building. Adam Sandler falls, Paul Blart saves his life, so now Adam Sandler owes him a favor, so they get married. And this is older movies, so being gay is not as accepted. It's serious, but considering they went to a gay costume party with Paul Blart dressed as an apple and Adam Sandler is a vampire, sucking beer through a straw because he doesn't want to ruin his lipstick. It's not that silly because of what it handles with all the intolerance, but it's silly enough. Yeah, just remember, their silliness to seriousness is kind of weighted. You have the terrible monstrosity with no seriousness, that's Jack and Jill. And then you have a weird line in between. And then you have the cobbler, which I'm getting to. So when I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, they get married, intolerant, punch some intolerant people in the face, all that stuff. I'm not selling the movie well. I really recommend you watch it. I'm just saying stuff off the top of my head. God, that decor is not even that good. Research. And improve ventilation, this stuff. Let's see. What next? What next? What next? Click. Adam Sandler gets a magical remote from Paul Walkerson? What's his name? Will Walker. What's his name? He was in 9 Lives. What's his name? Paul Walker, right? His name is Paul Walker? Is it Paul Walker? No, I don't want to sign into IMDb. I just want to see who this guy is. Is he Paul Walker? Christopher Walken. I am so tired. Who the fuck is Paul Walker? Fucking... Oh, I'm so tired. Christopher Walken. Christopher Walken. Christopher Walken. Paul Walken. Who the hell's Paul Walken? Christopher Walken gives Adam Sandler a magic remote that controls the universe. And Adam Sandler basically rushes through his life, regrets it, epic scene, and then everything's fine in the end. But serious because it deals with divorce, while only taking it somewhat lightly. Not totally, as in the elderly abuse in Happy Gilmore. What else? Who the hell's Paul Walker? And what else is in Click? It's still silly because there's a lot of scenes where he just kind of mocks to the camera a bit, or plays to the camera with something, whatever. What other Adam Sandler movies have I seen that's more serious than Click? Oh, I forgot about this one. Bedtime Stories. It's not as serious as Click. I'd probably put it between Billy Madison and whatever I said was after Billy Madison. I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry? Oh, no, after I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. As Bedtime Stories is basically... He has some girl's kids he has to take care of them. And he has to take care of them, and the stories they tell come true. So when they say, and it starts raining gumballs, the next day a truck filled with gumballs tips over and rains gumballs down upon Adam Sandler in his car. It's not that serious. It does have a lot of family issue stuff. Oh, right! Oh, one of my favorite Adam Sandler movies. No, I'll get to that one later. There's Blended and Just Go With It. I'll say Just Go With It, not as serious, but it deserves to be recognized by me and my one viewer who is my boyfriend. Muckroot. Still waiting on those eggs to hatch. 7% per cycle, that's good. Blended, Adam Sandler has 3 girls, and this random lady has 2 boys. I'm your boyfriend, woohoo. Well, you're not my fiancé yet. See, Adam Sandler has 3 girls, this woman has 2 boys. They meet, an awkward meeting, at a blind date where he takes her to Hooters. I can't explain Hooters, I'm too tired. A big booby not like a big booby low class restaurant. That's how I could simply describe it. You know, like all the men go there for sex appeal and hot wings. um So they have an awkward first date. I shall propose to you when I meet you. Yay. You better give me an expensive ring or I'm never marrying you. I'll be those people on Reddit. You know, the choosing beggars. It's like, oh my god, my boyfriend gave me this ring that was from his family? Like, ew, I wanted a custom-made diamond ring with 5 gems. Ew, how dare he give me this gold band that was his grandmother's? Blended. They accidentally go on a vacation together to Africa because they all pick up the same tickets. So they pretty much all go on the same flight to Africa, freak out because they had the awkward meeting, and then slowly get to know each other. Adam Sandler, help. I'll get you one worth 10 cents. Look, and I'll take it. Get me a mood ring for $5. Oh, I haven't had a mood ring since middle school. I had one of those cheap ones from Next Millennium. It turned my finger green. I still don't know why cheap metal does that. Yeah, so Adam Sandler helps the woman's boys. And the woman helps Adam Sandler's girls. And then they all become a big happy family in the end. Next one was... Oh, I forgot another Adam Sandler movie. Mr. Deeds. See, this is what happens when I don't write a script. Especially when it's about something I actually like. Adam Sandler movies. Mr. Deeds, this small-town pizza delivery boy... is related to a multi-millionaire, and he inherited all the money and had to live in New York for a bit and prove that he could handle the money. And this other woman who's hired to prove that Adam Sandler doesn't deserve the money falls in love with him. Cliche, I know. Still interesting. Yeah, it's silly. It's not serious. Like, she pretends to have worked in a nursing home. And it's like, hey, you remember me, right? And the old man's like, huh? You're a nurse? Does this look right? And he, like, pulls off his kneecap several inches and then lets it go and it, like, boings. Yeah, it's weird. She falls in love with him. He feels betrayed when he finds out who she is. He forgives her. They get rid of the bad guy. Happy ending. So then, a little bit serious is Just Go With It. You know what? Now that I'm rethinking, I'd probably put it after Bedtime Stories. Probably not before Blended, though. Because Just Go With It is... silly, but still a bit serious. Just Go With It is a plastic surgeon pretends that he has a wife because women give him more attention when they think he's harder to obtain because of the wedding ring. Smelting. And he really loves this, or he's really attracted to this woman, so he gets his nurse to pretend to be his wife, or his future ex-wife. And it's like an elongated... Oh, what's the term? Dang it, what's it called? Improv. It's like a very long improv session where they constantly lie to each other, or strategically lie to each other, to make it seem like they're telling the truth, and it gets like, yeah, now he has to go to Hawaii because one of the kids cried and all that stuff. Then he falls in love with his pretend ex-wife. She falls in love with him. Miscommunication before the end, and then a happy ending. Oh, I forgot another Adam Sandler movie. The Wedding Singer. I have to rewatch that one, so I won't talk about it. My favorite Adam Sandler movie, 50 First Dates. Dom actually watched it. I made him watch it. Because it was rom-com-y, and I said, if you can name an anime you watched that has this trope, I will apologize. I said something like that. Basically, Adam Sandler is a zoo attendant. So he takes care, and he also takes care of a penguin and the seals. Not the seals, what are they? Walrus? I don't know, there's something. They're the water doggos, but the bigger ones. Ooh, quickly he's already done. Kiln. And a rock granulator. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. He meets a girl in a cafe, and they really hit it off. And he wants to see her again tomorrow. Now, this is rare because his character fucks girls on the regular, but he doesn't get attached to them. Sea lions? Oh, I think it's a sea lion. Thank you. He fucks girls on the regular. He takes tourists on one date. Has sex with them. They leave. And he's happy with that, because he doesn't want to get attached. So this girl, he really hits it off. This is something different. He doesn't immediately go to have sex with her. They have a good time in that one cafe. And then he sees her the next day. He makes some joke. Oh, walrus! It's a fucking walrus. Because he makes a joke that's innuendo-y. I was petting my walrus and thinking of you. Do you want to smell my hands? Because the previous day she said, I like the smell of fish because it reminds me of when my father comes home from fishing. And when she freaks out and calls the attendants, that's when he's told that she has short-term memory loss. Where, hey, another person's watching. Welcome to the stream. I'm talking about Adam Sandler's 50 First Dates because I'm pretty much just waiting on research and dormancy to end. Everything else is pretty much under control. And that's when he finds out she has short-term memory loss. She remembers everything before the day of her accident, which is a car crash. Adam Sandler talks to his buddy, and he's like, no, this is the kind of girl that you want, because her plane is leaving every single day. You can hit on her as many times as you want. It's the type of girl for you. And this is when Adam Sandler realizes she's different than all the other girls he just takes for a fuck date. He's in love with her, and he wants to help her. So that's what he does. Every day, he hits on her. And if she rejects him, he leaves. he makes a bet with the chef, who's like a big Hawaiian man. Like big, like Maury big. I can't roll my tongue. Maury. Native New Zealander. Like the big guys, you know, the big, tan, stick their tongue out to threaten you, like they will eat you alive big. Yeah, I've seen this movie too much. I'm actually describing the plot. While the others, I'm like, yeah, gay, not gay, marriage, the end. So he makes a bet with him that he will get another date with her. And he fails a lot. Eventually, her father shows up and tells him to stop talking to her. More Samoans. Thank you, Dom. You love how I say it? More Samoans. Yeah. Like, Dom will understand. He's in that area. Not that area. He's in that type of area. The islands and the culture. Like the tribal tattoos, like the thick designs that point off into kind of like a blade. I can't. I'm so tired. Just be amazed I'm speaking English properly. So, her father tells him to stop because he doesn't want her to get any more heartbroken. But he doesn't stop. He stops talking to her at the cafe. But now he talks to her on the road, so he pretends to be a road worker. Or pretends to be kidnapped. When he pretends to be kidnapped, he's like all tied up, reading a newspaper, waiting for the cue for the girl to come across so he can talk to her again. The father drives up Adam Sandler with duct tape over his mouth. No, Chan, I called the police. They'll be here shortly. Just continue. It's like, when you're done playing your kidnap scheme on my daughter, I want to talk to you. And then the father drives off. Adam Sandler talks to him. And the girl is singing while painting the garage. And the father says, see, I realized. Whenever she talks to you, she sings the song. This is the song that her mother loved. She used to take it on... She used to make us listen to it on our fishing trips because she knew it would make me miss her and come back home quicker. So, he keeps talking to the girl. She realizes what has happened when her car gets ticketed. When she looks at a real newspaper, not the fake newspaper, a real newspaper with the correct date and everything, and it's been several years after the accident. She freaks out. I mean, of course you'd freak out. You missed 2 years of your life. Goes to the doctor. And then this is where Adam Sandler has an idea. I'm going to make a videotape that tells her what happened, what her condition is like. On the first day, she cries, talks with him, flirts a bit like, you'll sleep on the hour? Okay, I'll probably end it. I'm just blabbing. She says, well, you're the man who... Oh, she says... What does she say? You're the man who... Excuse me. Excuse me again. You're the man who makes me fall in love with you every day. Why shouldn't I trust you? Soon she keeps a journal with everything. So she's talking to herself. She's not hearing what others think about her. She's hearing what she thinks about herself and all the accident. So she's keeping a log. She might not remember writing it, but it's there. When Adam Sandler cancels his big boat trip to spend some more time with her, she dumps him. She makes him write down everything about him in the notebook before she rips out the pages. And says, when you're with me, you're stuck. Just like I'm stuck. Every day. So I want you to be happy. So I'm breaking up with you. It's this huge dramatic scene. Oh no. Oh, well, it's just pooling in here. I don't care. It's this huge dramatic scene. All the stuff happens. Best explanation, huh? All the stuff happens. And let's see. Deconstruct this building. Oh, that poor hat. She's gonna die. So when he does go on the big boat trip, the father comes and gives him a little care package, including the song on a disc that she would sing every time she met Adam Sandler. And Adam Sandler was like, wait, she would bring this on her father's boat trip so he would return home faster. Is he telling me something? So he goes to see her. She's at a mental hospital as an art teacher, as she was before the accident. And she recognizes him, which is really surprising. Says, please, come with me. She leads him into her office, where it's covered in his face. Painted, drawn, finger painted. Every artistic expression with his face. In different styles and everything. It's like, I don't know who you are, but you're in my dreams every night. And he says, well, you tried to forget about me, but clearly something in you doesn't want me to be forgotten. So they get back together, and the way they... Not fix. They don't fix the issue. She still has the issue, but they work around it. Where there's a VHS on the nightstand. She pops it in every day. And it's her accident, their wedding, their first kid. It's so sweet. Kill the Pakus. Quickly, they're escaping. They're in the fish tank. Kill them. No fish belong in the fish tank. What's that meat? Unrefrigerated. Fresh, 99%. If you say so. Although this is fresh, 98%. So yeah, I spent, what, half an hour talking about a 1-hour movie? that I've seen so many times. Fuck, okay, 50 First Dates, that was the movie. Now, the final movie of Adam Sandler that I remember right now is called The Cobbler. I've seen this a couple times. It was not written by Adam Sandler. He's in it. He supports it. So I'd consider it an Adam Sandler movie. But it's a serious movie. It starts off in... I believe it starts off in Poland with Jewish men talking about what they should do. All their stores are being shut down. And they talk about the shoes. If the governor will not agree to it, then the governor will agree to it. And he pulls out the governor's shoes. Now it's revealed that the shoes are not the shoes. This old sewing machine that Adam Sandler's grandfather gave him is magic. Where whoever's shoe, or whatever shoe he fixes with the old sewing machine, whoever puts on those shoes will be that person. Now, Adam Sandler uses this to his advantage to have a person who beats his wife to be distracted long enough while she moves out. He even robs him for money that he needs. And since his grandfather disappeared without... Oh my god, the Puff finally hatched. Since his grandfather disappeared, his grandma has been left alone. So what he does, which is a huge dramatic scene that made me cry, he fixes his grandfather's shoes, puts them on, becoming his grandfather, going to his grandmother's house with food, makes a nice meal for her, does one last dance, she dies happy, he feels like he killed her. And his store neighbor, you know, one of those strip malls where there's just a store, all in a line. His store neighbor says, "No, this is not your fault." He's really beating himself up, and a whole bunch of stuff happens, and in the end, it's revealed the store owner, or the next door store owner, was his grandfather. Actually, it's either his grandfather or father. Man, I'm so tired. It's almost 1 a.m. I think it's his father, so he killed his mother. So that's when he reveals the cobbler business. And it ends with kind of like a Men in Black feeling. This is really one of the most serious movies, because it's not written by him. Oh yeah, that was another movie. It was an animated one. 8 Crazy Nights, which is not really that serious. I mean, seriously, an old man gets in a tipped over porta potty and is hosed down in the middle of winter, so he's now poopsicle. And then deers lick him off. Excuse me. I mean, then there's Miss Triple Nipple, who's a lady with 3 boobs. And, like, nobody gets her name right, so it's just Triple Nipple. There's a man with a hook hand. There's a boy who like, went through 2 puberties. He's, like, 8 feet tall. Armpits that are... Armpit hair longer than mine. Longer than my head hair. It's not that serious. What's actually serious is the mental battle from within. Because Adam Sandler's mother and father died in a crash. And He was just a little kid at the time, and he was waiting for them to go to his basketball game. And when he found out they died, he just shut down. Nothing stuck with him. He just moved home to home until he was old enough to live on his own. He lives in a trailer, drinks the day away, doesn't really know what to do with his life. When the old man I talked about earlier goes and helps him, he rejects his help. The old man keeps helping. He rejects his help again. Old man keeps helping. He rejects his help once more. The old man gives up. And so does Adam Sandler. He's prepared to move away. Okay, I'll end here. He's prepared to move away, but he realizes how nice the old man was, so he's not giving up on him, because the old man never did. Seriously, watch all the movies I said, and forget everything I said about them, because I'm tired. Hold on, how long have I been awake? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 hours. Okay, good night.